Hey guys, welcome back to Maverick Watch Reviews on a Saturday, and thanks for joining me so much. I really do appreciate it. Today I have the brand new Master of G Air Gravitymaster from G-Shock. This is model number GWRB3000A-2A, and guys, honestly, this is an amazing watch. Let's check it out. After the review, make sure you check out my website, www.maverikwatchreviews.com. I do have a coupon code for 20% off your entire order if you head on over there. I've got a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Make sure you check out my website, guys. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel after the video if you like any of the watches I've reviewed on my channel. This one is not on Amazon yet, but head on over there. You can check out a whole bunch of really cool stuff. I've got like 300 or 400 watches on my Amazon channel, so head on over there and check it out. All right, so this is typical G-Shock packaging. Got your outer watch box here, and you've got 3 million little pamphlets inside of this thing. I mean, there are tons of them. You've got your atomic timekeeping pamphlet. You got your FCC thing right here. You got your actual manual. You got your registration card. You got your thing about the Bluetooth, about the battery. There are tons of little manuals inside of here. So I don't know if you want to take a look at those, take a look at those. Most people don't care about these things. I'm one of those. I really don't care. All right. Now I've already taken off, taken it out of the plastic bag and the other stuff. So there's your first look at it. And guys, it's a big watch. I think it's what, 47 millimeters. It is not a small watch. It kind of has like a little bit of a, like an AP Royal Oak vibe, just a little bit to me, maybe. I don't know, y'all tell me. What do you think? It's a good looking watch for sure, man. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way. Let's talk about this thing. And another thing, these are not cheap. This one's $990. They start at $880, depending on the ion plating. Like this has a blue ion plated bezel, which bumps it up another $100. And they have one that's $1,100, where it's like totally ion plated. So guys, these are not inexpensive watches. Let's take a look at the tag here real quick. There is your tag. There you go. As you can see, $990. Not cheap, man. I mean, good grief. That's really expensive for any watch, but for a G-Shock, that's pretty expensive. So anyway, all right. So let's go ahead and go over the basic specs. I'll give you just the basics, then the rest of the stuff, head down there to the description field. You can really nerd out. It's got tons of different stuff. So it's got a 47.3 millimeter bio-based carbon and stainless steel case. It's got a hollow core structure. So the inside of the case is hollow, basically. It's 14.1 millimeters thick, and it's 56.7 millimeters lug to lug. Again, check down there in the description field if you want to nerd out about all this type of stuff. And again, this watch is absolutely amazing. First of all, it's really good looking. I like the big, bold 12 index. I think that's really nice. You've got 3 subdials and actually a little tiny little AM/PM subdial underneath the 9 o'clock subdial. It's really good looking, I think. Nice big sword style hands. What else? You got some writing around the periphery for the different functions. Let me tell you what that means. Over here on the right, that tells you if the alarm is on or off. Over there at the 3 o'clock subdial. And then the actual 3 o'clock subdial itself, that's your 12, 24 hour kind of, I guess, subdial. Lets you know, AM, PM. Then down to 6 o'clock, you've got your multifunction dial. You have your battery level indicator, high, medium, low. It tells you what kind of mode you're in. You got your alarm up there on the right-hand side. You got your days of the week up there between like 12 and 3. And then at the bottom, that tells you if it's received the most recent radio signal, which is pretty cool. Over on the left hand, the 9 o'clock subdial tells you if it's currently receiving the radio signal. And then I think that's about it for the subdials. And of course, around the periphery of the bezel, it tells you which world time mode that you're in. So like over here, it says New York City, NYC, and then Chicago's right below that right there. So it's got a lot of information on the dial. The case itself is really cool. Again, it's a hollow core structure. Your buttons are recessed on the right-hand side, your pushers right there. You've got your blue ion-plated crown. That is a screw-down crown over there at 3 o'clock. Got these big screws right here, right there. It's got a ton of features, man. Obviously, it's Bluetooth, it's solar, it's multiband 6, it's got world time, power save mode, battery level indicator, again, which is down there. Little tiny AM, PM, again, underneath the 9 o'clock sub-dial, which is pretty cool. I mean, it feels like it's built like a tank, man. It is really, really, really well built. Very nice. I'm really impressed with this thing. Let's look at the strap. Looks like it's a urethane bio-based resin strap. You got your big metal buckle, your dual tang buckle right there. Got a big metal keeper with G-Shock on it. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Let's take a look at the case back. There we go. There you go. There's your case back. And of course, it tells you it has magnetic resistance, which is really cool. And I'll explain that here in just a second. Water resistant to 200 meters. It's got the new Tough Movement 2 inside of there. It's obviously made in Japan. Man, this is a really, really nice watch. I mean, this is a really, really nice G-Shock. Super, super cool. Now, again, it's packed with the new Tough Movement 2. I wish it had a longer power reserve. The power reserve on this thing is only 5 months. I wish it had like some Citizens do like 6 or 8 months, but it is what it is. So this watch is incredibly tough, guys. It can withstand shock, centrifugal forces, and vibration, and adjust the hands immediately if it senses these forces. It can also sense a magnetic disturbance, and if it senses that magnetic disturbance, the hands actually stop. It's keeping time internally, and then when that magnetic disturbance disappears, the hands start back up again. So that's really, really cool. And the fact that it can adjust the hands back immediately if it detects like a shock or vibration, that's pretty cool. But again, the magnetic field disturbance detection, it'll just stop the hands, and when that's gone, it'll just put the hands right back where they're supposed to be. And the hands are incredibly fast, by the way. And I'll show you that here in just a second. So let's go ahead and demonstrate how fast those hands are. Look at that. That is really quick. So basically it thinks I'm trying to initiate a time reception. That's why it's pointing over there. And then it'll go back here in just a second. Wow, really, really cool. Let's check out the crown. Nice. Nice crown pop on the crown. Big crown, by the way. Got some crown guards right there. Let's go ahead and push it back in, screw it back down. Nice and easy to screw back in. Pretty cool. All right. The crown's not signed, which I thought was kind of interesting, but no big deal. And guys, the price difference between this one and the one with no ion plating, it's like $100. And then for the one that's like all ion plated, that's like a $300 difference. That's a little steep to me personally, but it is what it is. Really, really cool. I'm trying to look at the rest of the dial here. Again, you got your alarm over there at 9 o'clock. Your 12/24 hour over at 3, and then your multifunction down there at 6. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool watch. I mean, this thing obviously is built like a tank. It'll last you forever. And it really does have like a Royal Oak vibe going, I think anyway. Really, really nice. Incredible watch, man. Again, a little bit expensive. I'm trying to think of anything else I forgot to tell you about. Obviously, everything lines up. Look at that second hand lining up perfectly. Wow. Really, really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and put this thing on the wrist. All right, there we go. Really, really nice. That soft urethane strap really is soft. Very nice. God, that is a big watch, guys, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and cut everything off here. Let's get you a Lume shot. Let's go ahead and zap it first and see how that Neobrite holds up. Ooh, it's got more lume than I thought it would. So the index is a green and the hands are like a blue, like a cobalt blue. Really, really nice. All right, let's go ahead and check out this LED. There you go. Nice. Really, really nice. All right, let's go ahead and cut everything back on. Tell me what y'all think of this thing. I'd love to know y'all's thoughts on this thing, so far as the price goes specifically, because it is expensive. I like the overall looks. Again, this is one of those end of days watches, kind of like the Rangeman. It'll last for it'll last forever. Really, really cool. If you want to pick one up, head on over to G-Shock. This particular model is $990. The one below this without any ion plating, that is $880. And then the one above this is $1,100. That's got ion plating everywhere. Anyway, that's really been about it for this one, guys. As always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I really appreciate it when you do that. And I will see y'all in the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.